What's going on, fam? What's up with y'all, man? We back with another video, and for this one we got 1090 Jake on the screen, as y'all see. This one's crazy, and it kind of resonates with me a little bit because I'm a twin myself. But for this one, we got two Texas twins killed the man ambush style that robbed them some years prior. So yeah, this is it's a get back case. So we finna get into that. To all my real niggas in the comments, y'all let me know if y'all ever had to get back on somebody. Just curious. Y'all let me know. I have in plenty of situations, but damn, this shit led to a nigga dying and shit. This shit get crazy. But yeah, y'all let me know. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. If y'all rock with me, man, share the channel. Other than that, let's get to it.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we got one of the craziest cases of get back.
Facts.
Right? Two twin brothers arrested for a brutal ambush-style murder.
And that's another thing, like, I know I don't know nothing about the case yet, but it's like it's two of y'all as one of him. It took two of y'all to...
allegedly got back at the man that robbed them 4 years before and made them strip naked on camera.
See, that's why he got smoked right there. See, what these motherfuckers don't be understanding is you can do stuff, and that's another thing. That's another flip side to this camera being so popular nowadays. The phones and shit being popular nowadays. I remember back in the day, a nigga could get stripped like that, stripped naked, robbed for everything he got. We probably had to walk home in the cold. Like, and it could be word to mouth that, oh, bro did this to bro. It's more so he say, she say, instead of factual, being that the camera is not there to time, date, all this extra stuff. With that being said, the camera comes about. Now everyone wants to record it. So when stuff happens now, if you ain't got it on camera, don't nobody really believe it. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like, he got that on camera. They got to live with that. And this is obviously what they, this is crazy.
Now you don't have to crash to get cash, and if you've heard about
that's why he got smoked.
Phones, it's most likely through this app code, and download the free Cash app.
Twin brothers are in jail tonight, accused of two Fort Worth murders days apart. Court documents reveal a bizarre set of circumstances leading to the first fatal shooting. However, a witness told police the second killing was payback for a robbery a few years ago. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager has been going through the police paperwork today, and she's got more. Peyton?
Steve, and the two murder scenes 2 weeks apart and right across the street from one another. We just learned that the suspect involved was caught.
So y'all killed one nigga on one side of the street. The next 2 weeks later, what? Y'all just happen to catch the other nigga? I'm not the type of nigga to believe in coincidences, bro. That's crazy.
On surveillance video in that North Fort Worth area on both of these nights, Fort Worth police tell us that suspect vehicle was registered to the twins' mother. Friday, Fox 4
You niggas gotta be smarter than that, bro. If y'all gonna go commit a murder, y'all gonna use the one person's car who's tied directly to you. Like, people gotta be smarter than that, bro. It's like, motherfuckers it be seeming like niggas be just moving off emotion and shit and just be going to kill something. Cause if you really gonna kill something, you gotta take your time and plan that shit out. That ain't nothing you just do off emotion and shit. That's like, so you throwing your life away. Like, that's crazy.
Wow. Okay, first off, y'all sliding in y'all mom's car.
Like, what are y'all doing?
And y'all didn't think this shit's gonna get back to you. 4 years later, and they slide in their mom's car. This shit already sounds fucked. Who the fuck is this?
Already sounds retarded.
Lotto. We don't really hang out outside anymore.
Again at her Garden Acres home in Fort Worth. Her fence in the same condition 1 month after a high-speed chase ended in her front yard.
Damn.
I mean, you're gonna go to prison for murder. There's nothing gonna hold you back. I mean, he could have hurt.
Let's watch that again.
Month after a high-speed chase ended in her front yard.
Bro didn't even try to turn.
I mean, you're gonna go.
Bro didn't try to turn. He didn't hit the brakes and try to turn. None of that. He just, I don't know what he. Jesus take the wheel, I guess.
Go to prison for murder. There's nothing gonna hold you back. I mean, he could have hurt anybody, you know, trying to get away.
The man in the Honda, 20-year-old Samuel Gabadabo. This week, Fort Worth police connected Gabadabo and his twin brother Solomon Gabadabo to 2 murders.
That last name is crazy. That last name is Gabadabo? That's crazy.
Back in November. In the early morning hours of November 15th, 19-year-old Devin Randalls was shot and killed at a North Fort Worth apartment complex near 35W and Western Center Boulevard. Investigators believe the victim, found with a surgical mask and gloves on, was breaking into vehicles with others. 2 weeks later and just across the...
Damn. Imagine that. Imagine that.
Wait.
So I'm gonna just put it into perspective for those of y'all who not catching on. Bro got smoked for robbing them twins and making them strip butt naked. Now he's out here getting caught lacking by them twins 4 years later robbing cars. He a jack boy. That's what he do. That's one. That's what he do. 2, that gotta be some type of karma. You rob a nigga, some twins, make them strip naked, and then you just so happen to get caught by them while you doing some stealing and shit, like up to no good. That karma got his way, boy. Karma got his way, working itself out.
So the first murder victim was found with a surgical mask and gloves on, and he was breaking into cars when he got killed. I'm confused on that. So were they doing it with him, or did they nail him in the process? Because it's like, if somebody's breaking into cars and maybe they hit their car or whatever the fuck, or the mom's car, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he tried to break into the drive-by mobile, so they popped him because, you know, they clearly need whatever's in there. I don't know, but that, no one else finds that weird? Like, you're just gonna bypass that? A robber got killed?
Street of Western Center Boulevard, an employee at...
I mean, yeah, I do get what Tonight Jake's saying. Thinking about it, I get where he coming from too.
Was murdered in the parking lot. Detectives determined 20-year-old Isaiah Gonzalez finished his shift on November 30th when he was gunned down in his vehicle. Fort Worth police say it appeared to be a targeted hit. According to a newly obtained search warrant, during the investigation, police received a tip that Gonzalez robbed the brothers 4 years ago and forced the twins to undress at gunpoint. Ooh. The tipster told officers they recently heard the Gabadabo brothers were responsible for Gonzalez's murder.
Pause. I'm trying to figure out how to react to that. I don't know what's like, because we covered the case in Memphis. Y'all remember that? Where they were looking for a guy and they couldn't find him, so they kidnapped his roommate and made him strip on Facebook Live. And it just so happened to be the roommate was 17, so now they got charges, like weird charges on a minor. But what's up with the fixation of making somebody strip, bro? Because it's like, what are you getting out of that unless you're just weird? Like, what are you? I don't understand.
I don't know, because me personally, I ain't
worm at gunpoint. Like,
I ain't trying to see that.
And then there's 2 of them. So unless Isaiah had co-defendants, to hear one man have both of them at gunpoint, hey, you know, he pulled out, made them pull out. This shit's fucking crazy. And then 4 years later, they didn't forget it. Oh, he works at Flips. He works at a burger restaurant. I bet we're gonna catch him when he comes outside. And they dumped into the car. And it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
But that's his fault though, no cap. Like, you getting caught lacking at your job. You can't be comfortable in no city you done some shit in, no cap. You know you did shit to niggas, bro. You can't be just roaming around the city just being comfortable, bro. You always gotta have your head on the swivel, cause the one moment you feel like you good, ain't nothing happening to you, that's when exactly they're gonna hit that. They're gonna pop out the cut, bro. It's over. You can never, bro. Bro, you can never do that, bro. I done seen that happen too many times, bro. I seen a few people get, off that was doing shit. You gotta, man, that's crazy.
You know, killing is killing. It's wrong.
You gotta be on point.
But it's like, people don't forget, right? And when you're doing a lot of dirt, you're gonna forget what you've done to people. If you're really doing a lot of dirt.
Exactly. That's why, then again, you can never. You can't do shit like that and expect a nigga not to do something to you. So it's like you just can't be loafing. Like you gotta be on point. You can't be lacking, bro. You cannot be lacking, bro. You got killed in your car after work. Probably was sitting there trying to go through his phone, do little shit, cause then again you thinking you comfortable. You not comfortable, bro.
You're gonna remember, but you won't. So it's like, homie, you can't just go work at a fucking burger restaurant.
Like, come on now.
And you're stripping people at gunpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the word is gonna get out, and you're gonna find a situation like this.
1 year from now, you'll either be celebrating moments like this or wishing you'd started today. The college admissions process really...
Y'all let me know if y'all doing dirt, y'all did dirt in the streets, y'all finna go get a 9 to 5, y'all let me know.
Investigators say they found a video on Gonzalez's phone of two naked young men at gunpoint. Using facial recognition software, police determined the young men in the video to be the twin brothers.
That's crazy. 4 years later, and they find the video in the victim's phone of him doing the crime that is now alleged to be the motive for revenge. They use facial recognition, most likely matching it with the mugshots in the database. And, you know, it pinpoints like the structure of the face. It'll get tattoos, everything, right? And they were able to use facial recognition to say, oh, that's these two people, whatever. These two are the victims. And they came back and nailed him. This must be the reason. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Then on December 12th, that's when Samuel Gabadabo was arrested for evading arrest in the Garden Acres pursuit and bonded out. At the time, Fort Worth police say they didn't have enough evidence connecting him to the two murders. This week, on Thursday, Fort Worth's fugitive unit found the brothers at a residence in Burleson and booked them into the Tarrant County Jail. Back at Mary Aguado's house,
They're gonna come fix it, probably next week, but on my dollar.
she fronted the money for a new fence, now hoping for a guardrail, but thankful her family wasn't hurt that December day.
He jumped my fence where my mom was right there.
Police also
That's fucked up. How y'all gonna cut the story off when she's about to tell it? Like, at least throw a GoFundMe out there for her fence or something. Shit.
Say that surveillance video from Flips showed two suspects in hoodies get out of the tall grass, wait for Gonzalez and his girlfriend to get to his vehicle, and then open fire. The search warrant we obtained also talks about shoe impressions that investigators followed to the suspect's vehicle before it took off, and police say those shoe impressions matched Air Force Ones that belonged to these brothers.
Wow. Peyton here just solved the case. The Air Force Ones did it.
That's such a common
The
shoe.
impressions, they must have had some black Air Force Ones, because shooting them, waiting in the bushes is black Air Force One energy. They waited in the bushes. Buddy came out.
They did what they had to do.
Him with his girl, and luckily they ain't hit the girl. Damn. Now this is interesting. This is again breaking down the allegations. The two twin brothers are 20 years old. And it says in the first murder, 19-year-old Devin Randles was shot multiple times when he was trying to steal items from cars in the complex parking lot. Shortly before he was shot, early in the morning on November 15th, Randles and 3 other men wearing masks and hoodies walked from his house to the apartment complex. So in total, it was 4 people, right? They began checking for unlocked vehicles in the lot. Randles' friends told police Randles was shot right after he opened the front passenger door of a white sedan. Surveillance videos from both the apartment complex and Flip's Patio Grill, where the second homicide occurred on November 30th, showed the suspects fleeing in the same white Nissan Altima. Records showed that the car was registered to the Gabadabo twins' mother, and surveillance footage from their apartment complex appeared to show at least one brother entering an elevator around the time the car left and returned during the time frame of one of the shootings. It sounds like the burglar Devin with his 3 homies walked up on the wrong fucking car. They opened up the car to the twins, and you got these 2 alleged cold-blooded smackers sitting in this car, and Buddy opens their shit wearing a mask and gloves, and they BAM! I'm gonna be honest with you, if that's how it went down, they're gonna beat that. That's a forcible felony, breaking into somebody's car while they're in it. If they're not in it, that's different. You can't just blow somebody down for breaking into your shit, but you're in the car, completely different story, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like someone breaks in your house. You can't just
That's
kill them
easily
for that, but if
beatable.
you're in the house, it's a home invasion, right?
Facts.
If that went down like that, I believe they're gonna beat that. But the fact that they're sliding in their mom's car, and that's the same car seen leaving from the burger restaurant, it might be over with for them on that second murder. And the fact that
it's over with.
The 1-800 call tip and literally gave them the rundown 4 years ago. He stripped them, and then they found the footage. Like, that must have happened in high school.
Like, yeah, that's the craziest part about all of that. Someone calls and tells them, that's cool, but the fact that they actually went into the phone and found the footage, they was looking for. That's gonna nail the twins to the coffin in the court of law. Because why? This is gonna show they had a motive to kill him, on top of all the other evidence they got. So yeah, they cooked on that second one. That first one, they probably gonna beat that. Like,
2 victims, what? Isaiah was 20 and the 2 twins are 20? That must have happened in high school, and he still had the video on his phone. And they came back for revenge.
That was easy.
Yep, and you can even customize your own terms on every car.
Oh, there's a little slider thing. I can change.
revenge ain't got a
Now,
date
a
on it.
GoFundMe has been made stating support Zay's family in their time of need. They asked for $10K, and over $11,000 has been donated. And it says in this description right here, on November 30th at 2:30 a.m., Zay ended his shift at Flips. When him and his girlfriend made it to their car, they were ambushed by 2 people who fired over 15 rounds into the driver's side of the vehicle where he was. He was transported to the ER where he later passed away due to his injuries. Zay, his girlfriend, and sister just moved into an apartment together, and finding the funds now to give him a proper burial and funeral will be difficult, especially with Christmas around the corner and Thanksgiving having just passed. Any help would be greatly appreciated. So he died before Christmas. Obviously his girlfriend is gonna be traumatized from this situation, and you know what, prayers out to her. Unfortunately, it sounds like a decision he made 4 years ago caught up to him, and I'm genuinely happy that it was only him targeted. They only
because they wanted him bad. If you think about that, they wanted him bad. Usually you hear some shit like that, half the time the person with him got hit up too. She didn't get hit. They put all them 15 into him. They wanted him bad, boy.
got on the driver's side and so easily that girl could have fell victim too. Prayers out to the family. This literally, you have to view things from all perspectives. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh, he deserved it. He did this, he did that. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. But what I will say is, how do we know he wasn't wilding during that time in his life and changed his life? And you know what? I'm gonna put this bullshit aside.
See, no, I agree with what he's saying right there, but see, that's the thing. This is the thing that you can't do shit in a city. You can't do shit in a city and just be like, oh, okay, for instance, everybody when they was in high school had a hoe at school, right? Right. That's like one of them being a hoe all throughout high school, and then they senior year decide, oh, I'm not gonna be a hoe no more. Everybody gonna still look at you as a hoe. You can't. No. I had to say this. You can't rob a nigga and then say, oh, or be robbing people and doing dirt in a city and be like, oh, I'm gonna be a good tax-paying citizen now. No, that's not how this works. If you're gonna do that, you need to move. You need to move to a whole nother city, a whole nother state, and start fresh there, because now you can start with a clean slate. You don't know nobody, don't nobody know you. Don't nobody know you. So therefore, you have the space and room and opportunity to go off with a clean slate. But then you doing it in a city that you've done stuff in. Nah, you may think you got a clean slate, but no, you don't got a clean slate. Everybody that you've done stuff to, still they see you and catch you. Who knows what's gonna happen, as you see. But yeah, that's the video, man. That's crazy. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Yeah, I'm not really mad at them. They caught his ass. Shit, he did what he did. Shit, they did what they did. You can't do something to somebody and not expect them to. Like, if you're gonna do something to somebody, expect them to retaliate in the worst way possible. Like, that's what you got to be expecting. And if you still willing to go through with it, then hey, hats off to you. But like, you can't do stuff like that and not expect somebody not to come after you. But yeah, y'all, man, let me know how y'all feel. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. If y'all rock with me, share the channel. Other than that, man, y'all be safe. I'll get at y'all on the next one.